What's up, guys? It's Jay with Jared's Polishing. Today I'm going to show you a quick how to restore this Hogebuilt fender. It's got a lot of wind burn. I'm going to bring you in a second and show you how bad this fender is. It does have some damage. As I always preach, polishing is time and money. How much time and money do you have working on a truck? Let me show you all the stuff we're going to be using today. Let's see, we got our 320, 600. You got your sander we're going to be using. It's got a small backing pad on it with some foam to help cushion. We got our 6,000 RPM with that Zephyr Quick Cut, a 3,000 RPM with untreated white. Then if you look up here, we got our PB Blaster, a rake, the Blue Moon for the coloring, and the brown Tripoli bar for your cut. Now this is a quick cleanup. We're not looking to go crazy with this. Let me show you the condition of this fender. Obviously, the higher you go, the more reflective because it's got less wind burn on it. But if you come down here, my fingers just disappear. There's no reflection in the lower, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches of that fender. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. It might get noisy here. Just running the grinders and whatnot, but hopefully it's not too bad for you. So first thing I'm going to do, let me get you set back up over here. Adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. So first thing we're going to do is put a little PB Blaster on it. We're going to grab a slice of 320. Just give it a little juice on there. I don't know why, but it seems to help. I know some guys use grease, some guys use WD-40, but just lubes it up. We're going to sand it down with our 320. Now we're going to switch over to our 600. Boom. A little more PB Blaster. Again, this fender's damaged. Got some real big dents in it. So I'm just kind of working around those. Obviously we're not going to get those out, but at least they'll be shiny. I don't know if you guys can see in the video, but this is already starting to get some reflection in it. Getting nice and smooth. I like to take an extra minute with the 600 and just really flatten everything out. I'm only bringing it up maybe a couple inches above that wind burn. There's no real wind burn on the top part of this fender. There is some scratches, but again, you know, where do you stop? Where do you draw the line? You gotta consider budget and time on every job. So we're going to switch over to our 6,000 RPM. This is a little tight. I don't know if you could tell in the video. Let me show you. It was a little tight to the back of the tank there. There's not a ton of room. Chris is actually on the other side of the truck there rubbing, doing a little hand work. So let me see if I can't set you back a little farther so you guys can see. I guess that's a decent angle. So, brown bar, 6,000. Now I'm going to go to town. I'm not going to really follow any real pattern when I fire up here. I just want to get some heat. I mean, it's pretty warm from sanding, but I want to get some heat and some rouge onto that fender. And then I'll just do a probably straight up and down cut to finish, just to get it straightened out. You want it all consistent in the grain of the metal. I don't know if you guys can hear me with the loudness of this grinder going, so it might be a little muffled or noisy. But I'm going to talk you through here. I'm working the edge of this fender, just trying to not jump off that edge. You want to keep the grinder angled a little bit back at you. You jump that edge, you might get hurt, but you'll get used to what angles you can hit and what angles you can't. I'm working these dents right now. A lot of angles in there, trying to get them dents to shine. A little more rouge. Now I already did the fender on the other side. I think these are the cheaper stainless fenders, just because of how flexible they are. I know these Hogebuilts come in like 2 or 3 different thicknesses. These seem pretty thin. Still nice fenders, but definitely a little more flex, especially once you start getting some of that heat in them. I'll run up this one more time just to make sure all our sand marks are out. I'll try to keep my lines a little tighter on my last one. Now, somebody's probably watching this saying, well, that's not how King of Bling or one of the other guys said to do it, and that's fine. I'm sure there's a lot of guys that do a lot of different things on polishing and I respect all them guys. I like King of Bling. I like all these guys, a lot of good guys on TikTok. But everybody does things a little differently. It's a free will, right? So I'm going to switch out our 6,000 and our brown to our 3,000. I got it set at about 2400 right now, and I'm going to give it a little rake, little blue. I'm going to work this corner first. Again, trying not to fall off the edge of that fender. I'm going to bring it up from the bottom. Boom. Now that's it for this basic one. Obviously, you can always sand more. You can always do more. Hold on, I got you on a tripod, so let me just get you adjusted here. But now, look at all the way to the bottom of that fender. You can see my fingers Nice good clarity. Obviously the damage here, but good clarity. I mean, this even compared to where we didn't do any cutting or sanding versus that. Big difference. But yeah, that's a quick video on Hogebuilt fenders. Appreciate you guys watching and following along.